Welcome in the art space. Today I'm going to share with you a first collage experiment. There are thousands of ways to do collage, and I really invite you to explore as many as you can and as come to you. Now, what I will be sharing with you is a succession of a few collage experiments that I designed to stimulate a little bit more your imagination and your conscious creativity. And that means that in my exercise you're going to be a little bit more limited. And you see, limitation and creativity really work hand in hand. The more limitation, the more the creativity needs to be activated to find a way in the limitation. And this is exactly what we are living now. We're in a very tight, limited situation, and we need to find some creative response. So that's why I think that can be a very interesting and productive way to experience with art making. So a little bit about the spirit of this experiment. The spirit of the artist for me is a spirit of curiosity, open curiosity, exploration, discovery, wonder. And that means that you are trying to look at things a bit like if it would be the first time that you're seeing them. Like if you would be totally rediscovering that. And maybe this is about the texture of a material and what I can do with a material, all kind of material. Or maybe it's about the image I'm gonna be using. So I give you an example. I'm cutting this image because I really like this bird. But then, wow, later on I realized that actually this is so much better for my collage than what I thought I was going to use. So I keep my curiosity on the back side of things, on the hidden sides of things. So that's really important. And then the other thing is that I would like you to have a little bit your observer there, awake, to check your body. And actually I would really recommend you to do a little bit of shaking, of moving, of dancing before you start to do the art. And here and there take some pause, check your body out. Am I getting all tense? Am I relaxed? Okay. And then also observe your emotional landscape, what's happening while you're doing it. Maybe some memories come, some feelings. Okay, welcome it all. No judgment here, no right, no wrong. And same with the mind, no right, no wrong, but maybe my mind is restless, calm, sleepy, excited, inspired. They can be all palette, of how the ideas maybe are moving in there. So be awake and have a little observer, take just little notes. Oh, that was really nice when I was just touching my paper. Oh, whatever comes. Okay, a quick review on material just to make sure you have everything there. So you remember a big paper as a base. As a base, you will make your collage on this big paper. Then some plain colored paper, really, or something more plain if you didn't find any of those. Maybe it's white paper, maybe it's just newspaper or wrapping paper. This one, I hope you got maybe a little bit of this. It's a really interesting material. I love it. So tissue paper. So you have this as your plain color material, and then you have created your stock of about 30 images there. Okay? So you have this. And then you have maybe your brushes, if you're going to use white glue, some water, maybe a container to put the white glue and be able also to adjust it to the exact right texture that will work well. You'll be attentive to that. Then maybe your scissors and knife. This is really very, very helpful to do collage. It's a clean cloth because when you glue, it really helps to be able to push over air bubble and really make that your image stick really well to the base. So that's a very handy thing. And then, as we said, maybe you like to have some tapes around. So yeah, that's about it for material for now. One important thing is that while you will be gluing, when you will be gluing, not right away, but when you will be gluing, you'll be happy to have a surface next to your collage where you'll be able to glue the backside of your images. So maybe on plastic, may have wooden boards, but a piece of cardboard, a piece of plastic. And when it starts to have too much glue, then you might have to work on the other side because you don't want to put maybe some glue spots on the front of your images. So this is just a little tip for those who are really beginners with collage. Okay, let's start.